Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. What's going on? Hey, Heartser, Bully, Tom, Pablo. What's up, dude? Nick, Alistair. Good New Year's. What did I do on New Year's? What did I do on New Year's? Not much. It was alright. Must have been alright. Can't remember it. What's up, Badhurst? This game is crazy. I was suggested this by... Who exactly? Someone in the game. I'll leave it up to you to guess. Was this casted by someone else? Oh, Golly casted this. Well, I don't mind. Let me... How long is this game, actually? I wonder. I'm slightly raging. Just as I started the stream, I noticed that By the Numbers just started live. Goddamn. Don't know if any of you know what I'm talking about. If you do, then props. So, alright. Turin, aka Rising Star. Nice ironic name there. Going first bomber, as he seems to do at every available opportunity, I think, in team games. Not in 1v1, but in team games. He does love some first bomber action. We zoom back to his base. The micro has taken its toll. That's not the healthiest looking base, obviously, but you know, Koiskik's also suffered pretty dramatically, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4 dead engineers. 45 minutes, okay, thanks for the info. One second. Okay. So, in terms of teams, we got... It's a very weird bit of a four-leaf clover type deal. I mean, there's how much reclaim on the map? Not much at all. Most of it seems to be in the middle. There's only a few mexes in the middle. These are also... You can't walk to this. You have to drop the middle, but the middle is going to be very... It's not going to be so relevant at the start. There's just a huge amount of mass extractors. So we've got 3 players on one. Leaf. There goes the bomber, by the way. And we've got 1 player on the other one. So here we have Koiskix in the slot of pain, I think we should call this, and Arch on the leaf of pain on the top side. So Moto G6 or Motog G6, Motog 6, I don't know. Someone is making a map inspired on the map in this game. Okay. So yeah, Koiskix and Arch, they're not quite the lowest. It's some interesting ratings in these team games. As we have a transport being loaded. Of course, Seraphim transport, the engineers managed to get aboard. Fair play. That went better than I expected. This is Wi-Fi. He's playing with Strogo with only 1400 rating, which is quite insane to me. Obviously, he's a super strong player who has been inactive for a while. Also, one of the main reasons that the Python client still exists, although he hasn't worked on it in a while, obviously. Also, a very useful member of the balance team at one point. And a super strong Sutner and overall player. We got Wi-Fi. We have Paralon, who actually looks like he has somewhere close to the correct rating. Do you burg with Alex? What's up, Fiat? Now I was going. So we got Paralon walking up into Arch's position, and we can see this kind of a mirror. Well, Paralon's gone to make some factories and also spam a little bit of Zooey across here. Meanwhile, Torin went straight across and just started building factories, land factories. He's not building, hasn't built any naval at all. And yeah, he's obviously, yeah, he must have dropped these engineers. Yes, he did. We saw this. There's the transport that they landed on. He managed to land them, and Strogo has also come across onto this island. Wesh has made his way to Arch's side to help him, knowing that it's absolutely inevitable that pressure is going to come in this direction. So good job Wesh there on positioning his ACU well. Arch with a big score lead seems to have grabbed his island very quickly, but now the pressure is coming, and bombers are quite nice here. Excellent tool against Zooey's. T2 land is the choice for Arch, and he's going to make Sparkies and make those Tech 2 PDs to really stop any random Zooey's from doing damage, at least as long as there's radar, and just to hold down the fort somewhat, stop any further incursions. The problem is going to be, yeah, Tech 2 Navy already is just finishing for Paralon. Now, one thing that's underrated, honestly, is, as I do say, the eco-sharing. Why does no one send... Like, Paralon should get mass right now. Paralon should build, should be spamming engineers to this. He should be just assisting this, and people should send him mass so he can get cruisers up fast, because getting a couple cruisers up faster is going to be probably the most impactful thing that can be done right now. And you don't want to go too far and have no eco or anything. Oh, Koiskik's dying. He's dropped so low. As Torin actually made the gun, which is not a bad choice there. Wi-Fi taking damage from a PD that he's allowed to be built. Overcharge. And now he's got the right angle on the PD, so it will go down. Looks like Mad Ent wanted to maybe block shots or something, but couldn't stand in front of that in time. And yeah, Torin kind of struggling. Although he has forced the ACU away. By the way, this guy could... Koiskix could certainly just get... yeah, there we go. Torpedo bomber. One torpedo bomber will deal with him. What I'm interested in is actually who's going Tech 3 Air and when. That's going to be very important, because looking at it... Oh, okay. It's actually Wesh is going Tech 3 Air. Well, that makes sense, to be honest. He's really hasn't invested very much at all. He's investing into the gun now, which is a bit... That seems strange to me. I guess he's aware of this gun somehow. Or at least he simply expected it. I'm not sure. I mean, He's just got the good game sense. First cruiser's only really just come out, it seems, so you can see what I mean when I say eco sharing would be really good. Just giving someone 1,000 mass, they can get the cruiser out pretty quick. Koiskix manages to escape. Why did I look away from that? He escapes on less than 200 health. Turin looks like he's about to try and chase him down. There's still multiple torpedo bombers. Here's one from Turin, so Koiskix absolutely cannot go back into the water. He will die immediately. And Wi-Fi and Mad End. Looks like Wi-Fi is in trouble. He's almost in between both ACUs. Koiskix losing a lot of tanks to overcharges. The cruiser so far. Oh, that's actually a nice move. I kind of like that, but oh, he snipes the T2 engineer. That must have been a Sparky that was building the TMD. So he really needs to just complete that, finish it. He hasn't realized that that's there. More Sparkies coming out. Shields. The gun ACU's fighting. Koiskix running away. A lot of dead interceptors. Oh my god. Strogo dominating air. And Turin only gaining health, but his base completely wiped on this side. He will eventually be forced back. He simply can't kill all of these units fast enough. And Koiskix, although he's held his island, he doesn't really have anything that's going to help him the longer this game goes on. He doesn't have economy. He doesn't have any higher tech whatsoever. So he really needs to stop the land spam now and start ecoing, and then decide where he wants to go from there. He has 1,000,001 options. But for now, it's time to just get some eco and tech up a bit. Tech 3 air on the way from Mad Ent. If we look here, we can see a Tech 3 Pigeon just about to complete for Wesh, and he's already making the strap bomber. If we look for Tech 3 air on this side, we see that it's Wi-Fi who's going Tech 3 air right now, building a shields very smartly because that's going to be needed. And he's only 50% to Tech 3 air, so Tech 3 air front looking very, very rough. Turin's position looking very rough. He needs to tap out at some point. He's about to get a veterancy, so he's going to get a huge health boost here. Actually, never mind. His eco not looking good at all. 5 Zuis coming in and killing 2 Tech 2 mexes already. Probably this engineer as well. That's not good at all. Just unnecessary damage to be taking. Wesh and Paralon and Strogo fighting. Where is Arch? Arch is chilling here with the gun in Tech 2, trying to make Tech 2 artillery. Why is he not over here fighting? I don't understand. Wesh making Tech 3 air and holding off 2 ACUs with the gun at the same time. And here comes the Nothas, and he dodges, and now meanwhile turns to do some strap bombing. Nice play from Wesh. I mean, most players would simply die to... They would either lose the strap bomber, or they would die to the Nothas, or both. In this particular instance, Wesh is just a beast and made everything work. Okay, Tech 2 air from Turin. He's not going to get much done with 3 gunships. Should search for different avenues of damage here, like the middle, for example, as Koiskix gets strap bombed. This Pigeon might be nice to build, to kill. And Wesh, Wesh is just piecing out. I mean, he's 1300 HP. What do you want the man to do? he needs to retreat and focus on the air game, and Arch will be left to deal with the pain of cruiser fire for the rest of the game. Very unlikely that he will not be under cruiser fire really at any point for the rest of the game. That would be my guess. Oh, this is a good fight. This is great for the Inties. This is perfect. Strogo taking out at least one ASF. Gotta keep these looking healthy. If we look for Tech 3 Air, there's the Tech 3 P-Gen, a Sam of course. Still no Tech 3 Air in Strogo's position. Mad Ent also, yeah, that's not where you want to build your Tech 3 P-Gen. Just build it here, please. He should start building a second one, I guess. Or perhaps West should. Oh my god, just he reaches Tech 3 Air. Strogo reaches Tech 3 Air, and 2 of his Tech 2 P-Gens are strap bombed. He had no shield. Now, needs to be very careful here because he's in the area of multiple cruisers. The advantage being that they're Seraphim, so they may not kill the strat. The flak is just not that good against strap bombers, but a couple of ASF come in and manage to finish off that strat. The cruisers have the Seraphim cruisers have flak mainly, but they also have a faster firing accurate weapon that can hit strats, so that's what does the damage really. Turin still just farming Tech 1 tanks, which is really not, it's just not that useful. We have people building on top of each other here, which is not great. I'm surprised they can even build that close together. That doesn't even seem like it should be possible. Yeah, like look, they're literally overlapping here. What the hell? These factories are overlapping. Oh no, they're not. Okay, I take it back. What's up, Arma? Or what's up, Beatos? Mosey. How to help Arch, asks Wesh. Because actually, as we look at it now, well, here's another strap bomber coming in. Yeah, true, they build on different sides. Somehow I never realized that they build on different sides. It seems weird to me. But anyway, yeah, so poor Paralon is suffering greatly, but you see, oof, Strat goes down, but that's going to cost all of the ASF. Is that worth it? The answer is no. The answer is no. It is not worth losing all of your ASF for a strat. Not like that. Schrodinger's. No, I was, but then I said the wrong name when I was going to respond to you, Mosey. That's what happened. All right. Arch is he's just gonna creep forward. He's gonna build as many shields as he can and just try and build as many T2 artillery as he can while ecoing. This is his plan, which is fair enough, and also TMD, of course. And it's really strange that, I mean, top team has no navy whatsoever, except for this one factory. That's it. And do they know about all of this production? Well, now they've seen some of it. But yeah, this looks worrying. A lot of mass in the bank here for Turin, but really doesn't have any way to spend it. Like, if you look at his base, he has one Tech 2 factory, he has one Tech 1 factory, and he has another Tech 1 factory. He has nothing. He has no build power whatsoever, and he's also standing over here underneath a torpedo defense, and he's just going to die soon. I really don't see any way he doesn't die. That's a TML killing his Tech 1 factory. And who has got Tech 3 mexes? Oh! Major grid planned here. I think he might be overdoing it on the... He might be upgrading these factories a little bit too soon. Oh, I know Riptides for red against Paralon. You know what? Riptides could be okay. The problem is just he's busy building very, very expensive T2 artillery and static shields and TMD, so he really just can't afford. That could be an option to make Riptides for sure, but it's not what he's going for, and he can't do what he's doing now and make Riptides. So it's, but yeah, I mean, I think it would be valid to have some Tech 2 hover for sure, as we finally see Rising Star falling. Don't think he's going to last too long, but all the torpedo bombers have died because, I mean, Wesh is just dominating. Want to play TMM? Yeah, I might play some TMM after this. And he actually does survive. And actually, wow, it's actually the North team that's torping all of the naval production on the bottom side. So they are recognizing that Navy is going to be really important. This TML is going to be very annoying. It's going to kill a lot of naval production. And Arch is really struggling against the cruisers. The cruiser numbers are only growing. What's up, Delitios? Yeah, I'm not sure about T2RT because obviously it doesn't outrange cruisers. Cruisers outrange the artillery, so it's kind of questionable. A PD up here would be good as well. There definitely could be some artillery streaming across here or something, but on the upside, Tech 3 mechs. So in terms of eco, well, in score, the right side team are far ahead. Oh, look at this. Tech 3 land, and there's Percy's walking across the pond. And you know what? There's just so many mechs close to the shore that he could even walk over here and potentially kill this HQ, which would be amazing. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but I would love if it did. Problem I have is he only has 2 Percys and now he's not making any more. That doesn't make any sense to me. He's also going Tech 3 land, or sorry, air. I think really this is a case of overinvestment into tech upgrades, and he really should make economy in my view. He needs to make economy, and he should be making, you know, SAMs. I mean, this is 3 SAMs in the one position, which is not that great. If he had SAMs on the edge of the water, he could, you know, secure this stuff. And then he's got to ideally win Navy. If you can win, like, these pawns are the most important, the ones that people are building Navy in, obviously. But it's most important that, say, like, Paralon could never lose Navy here, because what happens if Paralon loses Navy is, I mean, the water goes back to here, so literally all of this is going to be under massive pressure. So it's really important that Turin wins Navy. That's why they invested so much into killing the production with torps and stuff, and they managed to save. They used their air control to save Turin's production as well, and give him a slight lead. And now he's got Tech 2 Navy, and they mostly have to hope that he can do it himself from here, because, I mean, they're not going to have air for... Well, I say that. I almost said they're not going to have air for the whole game, but there's a chance they will, because they still have air right now. Mad Ento building his own grid. This is kind of what I see people do. It's like not get adjacency on their first PGen and then build a grid. Which doesn't make much sense, because it feels like the adjacency on the very first PGen is probably the most important. Can't send Percy's without air cover. He actually could send Percy's without air cover. That's what I mean, is that there's so many mexes so close that he can, you know, 2-shot all of the mexes and just kill a lot of them. Galcast, what's up, Flores? Yeah, I think somebody said that this was Galcasted. So that's probably what you know it from. So much TMD. I want to see how much Arch spent on TMD here. 10,000. Small fortune. Still creeping forward. He's actually making ground, and now we see... This is the end game of the artillery. They're now in range of the HQ. He actually needs to stop some of these he needs more PGens. He needs a Tech 3 PGen very badly. He's got so many Tech 2, but he's got too many shields, and also the artillery also costs energy to fire. So as you can see, this one's draining minus 100 here as it reloads. So he's not only going to drop shields, he may also drop his rate of fire on his artillery. And finally the Percys go onto land, and they're just mass donations. If he had sent them in, like, they've been parked in the water for a long time, he could have simply just sent one in this way, one in that way, and killed, I would guess, 6 mexes at least. What's up, Foden? Where's the Rav creep versus Navy? You mean here? Well, he's gone for T2 artillery creep, which is slightly longer range and a little bit better versus airfight. A little bit better versus cruisers. Don't think Rav creep was the play there. Huge air win for the right side team, and they now fly away with a huge amount of their forces intact. Get some air staging, please, because there's a lot of damaged planes flying around. Thanks, FTX. What a nice guy that FTX seems like. Thanks for greeting me to the community. Don't know who Guile is though. Alright. So yeah, Torn doing well. T3, and I'm confused slightly by the T3 land plays happening. Washer time, you say? It's almost like you've seen this game before. Washer time, indeed. And oh, hey, look, it's a big ASF there. Blub blub blub. All right. Well, speaking of Ravager creep, Ravagers would be nice right now. Definitely would rather some Ravagers than artillery, as this rather chunky ASF makes its way across these straits. And okay, good reaction. Many gunships coming forth, and also, you know, that was kind of a terrible time to lose air right there, to lose it just before, or basically as the chicken was finished. Pretty bad. Makes landfall now. We will fight them on the beaches. Alright, here we go. Cruisers. Cruisers are going to come in close, and that's going to put them in range of Tech 2 artillery. The Tech 2 naval HQ is dead already, by the way. Chicken taking a lot of damage, but dishing out quite a bit as well. He can't afford to lose the chicken, though. It's absolutely essential he does not give the mass away. And he's not going to be able to crush everything with this chicken, that's for sure. Not with gunships around, not with all of the static defenses that are built and are being built behind this. Pretty risky for arches, but he's got to stand there and keep building shit, to be honest. More artillery's going down. That's a very poor use of Corsairs there. Just gonna feed veterancy to cruisers. A lot of hover flax as well. Massacring anything that comes into the airspace. Chicken down below 30,000 HP and not close to a veterancy, so it's gonna be time to back up pretty soon. That's a Rav just finished, but not in a good position, not under a shield, and it's gonna get blasted before it even shoots by the looks of it. Yep, big waste of mass there. Chicken down below 20k, and now he wants to just one-shot it. Good move to retreat there. Don't commit. He had time to back up. On the bottom side, Torin doing wonderful work, and now he's going to Tech 3 Air as the ass washer creeps, or rather kind of jogs towards completion. It's building pretty quickly. Corsairs come in. I don't think many of them will survive, but they do finish the chicken on land, which is quite nice, leaving... Is that... Don't they leave more mass than that? How is it only 19,000 mass there? Am I crazy, or are they not more expensive? 26k. I guess that is... Is that correct? Anyway. Close enough, I guess. But I'm probably just tripping. Okay, so... Overall... Not the worst thing for Arch there. He did get pushed back greatly. Lost a lot of stuff that he built forward, but could have been worse. Where's that bomb going? Okay, it's going deeper than I thought. He didn't bomb the wreckage, thankfully. Turin says scout for nuke. He's building a spider bot. Nuke defense only just built, but no nuke defense. Well, not loaded. I don't see any nukes for anyone on on either team. Another bomb drops and that kills 3 cruisers. Asswatch taking virtually no damage. Did the 10k death weapon damage the wreck? Is that possible? Does that happen? I don't think that happens. I don't think that's... If that happens, that's something new that's happened in the very recent past. I don't... so I have no idea. Nice 3 TMLs here. Just Torin being sneaky. And Koisik's really struggling here. I mean, he has nothing against this naval presence. I was thinking, you know, you see if he had Tech 2 artillery, if he had if he had Riptide spam available, that might be nice. Asswasher is struggling to find ways to do damage, and the air looks quite even. Uh-oh. Careful. What's going on? Oh, not great from Strogo. He gets caught there. Oh, he keeps chasing. Okay, Wesh keeps chasing. I think Wesh did okay. Strogo didn't lose too much, and the spider is completed. Yeah, I know you meant the actual death damage rather than the lightning bolt. That's a decent shout. That I think in terms of numbers that might make some sense, but also I've never realized or seen a death weapon damage the wreckage of its own unit. These air grids are out of control. Spilled Sam's lol. Okay. But yeah, looking good for the right side team. Question is, are they going to keep air? Because right now it doesn't look like it's the air is that great. Am I crazy, or was Arch building a Fat Boy a long time ago? Right now he has no nothing. He's got a few Percies. He's up against Zooey spam. And more importantly, 2 chicken bots. There's no way he can stop these chicken bots. There is no way. And if the left side team would simply gather their ASF together, as in give it to a single player, I think they could win air. And if they win air, plus they have 2 chicken bots rolling over Arch's position. I mean, Arch is just dead here. I mean, there's his ATU in the not too far in the distance. Don't see how he's gonna survive. Very little to stop these chickens at all. Percies are getting wrecked. This chicken dropping relatively low. Normandy landing. Yeah, it's freaking D-Day on the top island. 1 chicken goes down, sniped by Corsairs, just like the previous one. Still 5k mass there, by the way. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. It shouldn't be that low. 18,800. Asswatcher going to work on this chicken over here. Wait, I don't have no shake on? What the hell? Oh my god, the air fight. But why? But how? And now more ASF come in. Like, look, all these grey ASFs were not here when the initial air fight was happening. But God, who wins this? There's no way Wesh wins against... He does. He's winning, isn't he? Am I crazy? It looks very even. Oh, it looks very even. Jesus. He won it. He won. Ah. Oh my god. As the spider on the bottom side. The spider, random artillery. and Salem's and Brick's walking through the bottom island. Awasa keeps going after the chicken. He's going to need... Well, one more bomb should do it. Chicken bot goes down to Notha's. It's finally stopped. This is very interesting. What the hell? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. He can't get up there. He can't get up there. There is no ramp that I can see. How did it even end there? Yowasa's still dropping. It's heading for the mainland. Half of Paralon's base disappears there as Paralon just completes a satellite. Oh, he's flying over a lot of SAMs. Where's the bombs? Where's it? What? He's not microing properly. That's a nuke. That's half of a nuke with no shielding. Bomb it. Bomb it. Come on. Please drop a bomb somewhere. Oh my god. He crashed. He crashed and he didn't kill the SMD. He so nearly killed the SMD. Instead, he just dumped 38,800 mass into the water. This spider actually died here. What? Did it die to... It died to Nothas. All these Nothas have vet. They all have one vet level, which means they all got vet from a single kill. The spider. It got stuck. Jesus. Koiskix is absolutely doomed. He's lost almost everything. He's got some ravs. That's not gonna help him too much. And somebody has found the time to build a nuke as well. So it looks like Wesh has really doing his best to carry here. This was a major error though. I mean this nuke was unshielded. He basically with the ass rusher he bombed here and then didn't bomb at all as he flew over this, all of this, did a spin and then just crash landed without dropping. So that was bit of a fail. Torin with too much mass and no way to use it. He just gave it all away and now is stalling 200 mass. So maybe he should have given, you know, not all of it away. Wait. He just asked, do you need mass as he's building Tech 3 artillery? What? Torin? I'm confused. Air fight. The vetted Nothas are going down. Wesh is actually losing air here. For sure, time to retreat. He's got cruisers here. This whole bottom side will be protected by cruisers. The middle is becoming nasty. I mean, there's 15k mass there. There's a battery of SAMs, artillery, and TMLs, and he doesn't have enough TMD. T3 mexes are going down, not T2, T3. So many mexes dead in this base. Wesh losing a lot there. Arch in a decent position, it's got to be said. He's got insane amounts of mass. On the map we have over 300,000. Most of that is... There's like 100k here, and there's like 100k here-ish. Okay, a bit less than 100k now. So... yeah. And then 40k right there. Which is not being reclaimed. Oh my god, Spider... it's just gone the whole way through past Koiskik's base, and no, he stopped shooting just before killing the nuke. Hello, why are you doing that? Jesus. Okay, now the only thing he needs to do is not walk into the T1 PD, but I really suspect that that's exactly what he's gonna do. Target the ACU maybe? Huh? Target the ACU? Do any kind of micro... oh, he's going for the SMD. No, he's moving. Why is he moving again? Stop! No! Why? What was that? What was any of that? T3 artillery is completed and it's under attack already. Where is it? Here it is. Ohovatham. T3 heavy artillery installation is completed with full adjacency. Seraphim shields, although to be honest, not very heavily shielded. Now you see another Tech 3 shield come up. This this spider, quote unquote micro, was well, what can you say about it really? It caused significant pain. Ah, you're right, though. Yeah, I was thinking the numbers would kind of add up, so... Interesting. Interesting. So does that mean that... I wonder what happened to the Novex. The Novex got nuked. I've just realized. The Novex got nuked. This area was nuked. By this nuke launcher here. Okay. Now. Wi-Fi has still... He's got so much mass in his doorstep and he hasn't reclaimed any of it. Another Awasa can be heard. Somehow Koiskix is still alive. I think they just haven't really bothered finishing him. That's the only thing I can imagine, because he just has Tech 1 now. Although he only just lost his Tech 3 factory there, but yeah, I mean, oh, 1 versus 1. Nice overcharge. Yes, looks pretty bad for the right side team now. Now, it's great that this is still alive. It's actually slightly amazing that it's still alive with only Cybern shielding. Good job, Turin. But he's gonna be busy just building a lot of shields for a long time. He is firing back directly at the Tech 3 artillery. Both artilleries are just firing at each other. The beauty of it is Strogo has Seraphim shields, so he's a lot less susceptible to the damage that's coming. That's a nuke launched by Wesh. Nuke number 2. What team is Arch on? Arch is on the right side team, as you can see by him shooting to the left here. Another Awasa donated. Oh no, I missed it. Oh my god, he donated in the same place. What the hell? And now there's a counter Awasa. What is this, the third Awasa in the game? The nuke landed. He actually killed... Okay. He killed the SMD with the Awasa that he donated, and then launched the nuke. We have another nuke defense back here. It's not built. He's got half a YOLO. They have half a YOLO. Jesus. Now an air fight. Strogo has to be winning this. Yeah, he has to be, right? But they could snipe. They could snipe. He sent the Awasa in too soon. They could snipe the Awasa. Kill it. They're going to lose all their air though. But, oh, with one bomb. Well, let's see. How many shields will it hit? A lot. It hit a lot of shields. There's a chance that this is the end for this artillery. Oh, direct hit. 2 shields go down as well. And the PGen next to it, directly next to it, is damaged. Ow. Okay. Air completely lost. Huge amount of mass donated. Just back and forth, mass donations. So many gunships. All these bricks gonna die in no man's land. And Madent has like a load of RAS SCUs, okay, and mass fabs, but no like nothing useful, honestly. To be absolutely brutally honest, nothing useful. Not much air production. Not much. No experimentals. Arch. I half expected this to be going to Tech 3 Navy, to be honest, but no. Just Tech 2. And honestly, if he gets Tech 2 Navy rolling, he could do a lot of damage relatively quickly. The YOLO is dying. The YOLO is dying. Oh my god, I can't believe they had half a YOLO. And this grid is getting chipped away. Strogo hasn't been building enough shields so that he's been hitting shots on the outskirts, just, well, I guess by random, because it's Cybern Tech 3 artillery, and he's just chipped away here, and now there's very little protecting the artillery. Is there another artillery being built, perhaps? 140k killed on this nuke, by the way. What is Wesh building? That's what I want to know. Where is his mass going? Oh, I see strats. Oh my god. Every single T3 factory is building strats. That's one way to spend your mass, alright. Holy shit. Okay, so we're gonna have, 20 strats very soon. For Wesh, that's a Tech 3 artillery from Madent. Still, Torin has kept this thing alive despite being built after Strogo's, despite having an Awasa attack it. And Koiskix actually dies finally to a load of bricks. So many bricks, in fact. I like that there's Tech 1 Navy here in this pond. Just, small investment, but you can see what's coming, at least. You won't stop it, but you'll see it at least. You might stop some random Tech 1 artillery. It looks like Torin's been given P-gens here. Is there... Oh, there is Tech 3 artillery here. Nuke defense just loaded next door. And wouldn't recommend building that so close to the main target, but, fair enough. It is where he has his production. But yeah, Duke. And the YOLO is actually completed. Holy shit. But now with the Duke firing... Oh, SMD goes down. There's not enough shields here. Oh! Oh my god. They were standing next to it, of course. I mean, once that died, it was game over anyway, whether or not they were standing next to it, but that made it. That was for sure. Oh yeah, Tech 3 artillery. Yeah, the YOLO is very questionable decision, I'd say. Did not work out. Pretty crazy game. Yeah, I mean, I think Arch obviously did a better job holding onto his island there. I mean, he came up against, he had Wesh helped top and bottom side. I mean, he played really well. Stopped the Navy. Win for the the bottom team because it looked like, or the left side team, they had a lot of production there, and if they took Navy on the bottom side, I think the top team is dead. And also obviously helped a huge amount against the chickens, and also before that in the early game against multiple ACUs with the gun and stuff. So Wesh did a great job. Made a lot of Awasas. Landed them as close together as he could. His nuke, 143,000 damage, and eventually then, he did enough to basically allow the rest of his team to eventually end the game with the T3RTs. And if the T3RTs didn't end it, then he was going to end it himself with this massive wing of strap bombers. Talk about mass fabs, please. Why? Mass fabs are boring. These are mass fabs. There you go. Okay. Right, looks like a is that MM 4v4? It looks like MM to me. Pretty high rated game just launched there. Let's see. Is anyone playing 1v1 these days? YOLO explosion is new. I think I remember something about that. It blows up like a paragon, right? Alright, let's see. Let's see who's playing. Damn it, bully. Zlo, Tex, Banan. Hey, Banan, over 2,000. YOLO's always been... No, I don't think so. Oh wow, look at I like the mentor preview picture. It's like every other preview is just the map from directly above at max zoom, and then the mentor one is like a nice camera angle showing the planet in the skybox. Pretty nice. Yeah, there's not many games here, but I feel like we have to watch some 1v1. This looks like it could be a dumb game. Nice current SNF ladder god. Nice. Well, the skybox was good, but I think it's definitely changed. Those effects weren't there before. The like moving swirls. I don't think they were there before. Let's see if anything else has changed in terms of mexes. No, I don't really see anything else different. Okay, we got Swackle versus Tex. Tex has lost so much rating, and Swackle almost 2150. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Tex was what? Had like 200 points more than this? He was almost 2400 at some point, but looks like he's taking a dive here. I think I would build my HQ in an interior pond to make it harder to destroy. Well, it would probably be easier to destroy, I would say. And also a lot less useful. I'm not sure where you can actually build. Let's see. You can build one here, right? Can you build one here? Yeah. Yeah, you see, the thing is, you know, it's not a great idea. I'm below 2k and won some games versus Tex, but lost to Morax. God damn it. I mean, that just sounds like my ladder experience, I'd say. Rating is semi-irrelevant. Looks like Tex just won both lab battles. Needs to be careful because actually in these scenarios where it's lab versus lab, the Land Scout can actually finish off the lab. Yeah. Oh, nearly. He had to turn around and chase the Land Scout there. And actually, this Land Scout killed the other one. Holy crap. Seems like super... Is it late air or are they just not? Like, there's actually no transport queued, which is a shock to me, honestly. This is, I'd say, to me, this is probably a 2 air factory map most of the time. Like 2 air factories in the first 3 or 4 or 5 factories for sure. I would have 2 air. Could be wrong on that, but that's what I would say. So that's my instinct. But yeah, the bomber from Swackle just got killed immediately. Did nothing whatsoever. Where did it even die? Hard to find wreckages actually on this map. But yeah, his bomber's definitely dead. This is not the best use of a bomber. In fact, it's not a good use of a bomber, let alone best. Very unlikely that you're going to bomb a tank there that's being, like, I mean, if it's being microed, you're not going to kill it. So, yeah, I mean, at this point he kills it, but it's already done its job, which was killing the engineer in that expansion. So, and when you make that attack, then the other player knows exactly where your bomber is, and it can be very, very commonly sniped in that scenario. Although Swackle has not done that here. Very nice tank rating. I mean, I'm kind of impressed how quickly Tex got to this position, but similarly, that's a very nice raid. Tex with the big lead in score. He is balancing his economy very attractively, and he's got a Tech 2 mechs, which always helps early on with score. If you see people with a score lead, then quite often it can mean they've made a mechs upgrade and the other player hasn't. That usually boosts your score pretty nicely. I said they were balancing he was balancing attractively, but now he's kind of stalling. Stalling power. Not great. Swackle also had quite a painful stall there. Bomber takes out an important engineer up here, but not before the 3 mechs are built. But without an engineer there to build, a factory, PD, etc., doesn't seem likely that. Well, it seems like those mechs are going to be quite vulnerable. A couple of tanks get through and could quickly lose those mechs. Speaking of, another great raid. Actually, is that the same tank? Is that the tank that was here? Could well be. Air spam boosts your score, yeah, for sure. Because the reason it's not really air spam, it's more like building P-gens and then spamming air. Because like P-gens are so expensive, and then you use all the power to make air. That will give you a higher score for sure than just making land usually. But I definitely find that if one player has a Tech 2 mechs, the other player doesn't. It's usually the guy with the Tech 2 mechs has got a unreasonable score lead. But Tex now with the higher mass income, really good kill ratio, and UD is 2481 now, almost higher than Zoc. Jesus, 2481. That's kind of obscene, actually. How have people allowed that to happen? Like, what the hell? This is a really nice drop here by Swackle. Like, UD's good, obviously. Good to say the least, but he's not 2481. I don't think. No? Yes, no? Seems crazy to me anyway. What is going on? Why is there a PD here? And there's... It's got 11 kills. All the engineers that built it are dead. Okay, I missed something interesting there. Get scored for spending resource killing stuff. Why do I know so much about score? Yeah, you see, I never played when we could actually see score. So I know significantly less about score. Does global leaderboard not show anymore under FAF client? No, it doesn't actually. Oh yeah, I need to look at that. Yeah, no, it doesn't show anymore, Reese. Also, hello. If you could match him. Yeah, I don't think I could match UD now. Well, maybe. What's my... I don't even know what my rating is at the moment. So I have no idea. But yes, if there were better players playing, then... Yeah, I don't think he would But he wouldn't stay that high. I don't think. I mean, he is stronger now than he has ever been. And saying in lots he did get stuck against Tagada, so nice bomber there. But the mexes will fall. I love the damage that Swakkel's getting done. Like, he's killed this with artillery. That's extremely good. He could easily die here though. He does have Tech 2, so that's going to be a big help. I mean, if they start really swarming him, he can start reclaiming. Gunship's raiding now, but is Tex winning the air fight? I mean, neither of them has an impressive air force. This is, I mean, this would not fly if they were playing against Mephi or Turin or... Actually, most players, I don't think they would get away with this number of inties. Isn't it searching plus or minus 250? That's something like that, yeah. It's around there. So you have this weird image at 2k plus all the same. Yeah, no, it's not even. Not even close. Like, yeah, 2k is, you know, it's good. Big artillery drop. And the shield goes up at such a clutch moment. Oh, another drop. The flak does massive damage. And the rest are tanks. So that's really good defending there. Who is Du Jun and why have you... I don't know, weird question. I don't know what you mean. I feel like he needs more P-gens. I mean, 2 P-gens right now, is that enough? Well, apparently it is, because neither of them is making any real amount of air. Tech 3 land, anyone? Like, 2,500 mass in the bank. The jump to Tech 3 could be made. Definitely. He's got the power overflow. He's got, I mean, yeah. We need, like, way more air here. Or Tech 3 land, potentially. But well, you are a god level player, Mosey. Lujan in Swakkel stats. I don't know what stats these are. Are they on the forum or what? Swakkel doing what Swakkel does. Holds the line. Yeah, this is a weak ass push by Techs, just sending Tech 1 units into Tech 2 units, a shield, an ACU, a PD. Yeah, no. In the news. Alright. I will take a look. I think I know what you're referencing. Oof, Tech's shaving off some Tech 2 units that got a bit too close. Such a strange game. What a mess. What a mess. Yeah, nobody knows Boaz. It's very sad. I wish someone would go Tech 3. I mean, Swakkel now has got himself into a really good position in terms of just how much mass he has, but like, spend it? Because now he's got so much mass, but now he's going to get overrun here. Could have been Tech 3 already. Definitely needed that extra P-gen a while ago. Just needs to get stuff moving, needs to produce more, needs to spend his mass. He's got 8,000 mass. He's been upgrading mexes in random positions, and now he ends up with, you know, he's nearly at overflow levels. So Tex could be down and out at this point, or close to it, if Swackle actually, you know, turned his mass generation into unit production. Yeah, Lujan had a nice YouTube channel where he would do very analytical casting of usually his own games, and sometimes other very interesting games from players like Zoc. And there's also at least one POV video of him against Blackheart in what was the competition? I'm not sure, but it was a best of 5 anyway. Okpuk is the best French player. Yeah, I guess so. Best French 1v1 player now is oh yeah, Rico. I almost said Popo. But yeah, Rico is French. So yeah, there's no like really top French players anymore. So Swackle's AK Master doesn't go Tech 3, of course. I mean, look, he could have gone Tech... Okay, there we go. Now he's 30% to Tech 3 with like 5 engineers assisting. It's not really enough. But at least he's gone from like 8,000 mass to 5,500. Lujan and Scoot, yes. Lujan would always encourage scooting. Yeah, Popo's French. He had a French flag last I checked anyway. Oh, Tech 2 artillery base. Tex is using. He's using his artillery. He's using Swackle's strategies against him. Disgusting. This seems pretty bad for Swackle. Like I don't think he can. Like it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be really difficult. These shields are gonna drop very soon. Oh. He needs another shield, honestly. Like his Tech 3 HQ has been hit already. He can't fit. Oh, he can't. It would be great if he could fit a shield here. I mean, might be worth killing that factory and building a shield behind it. Because building in front is very likely, well, it's quite likely it could get hit. Remember Whitefire POV where queued 500 things with ACU in the expansion. Dragged his move order around. Yeah, that kind of sounds like Legion, yeah. I like that. What is Swackle's plan? A TML might be pretty nice here, to be honest. Direct shot on the Clink Hammer. He's actually held on. And now it's Tex that's under pressure because he only had one shield. Did his shields drop? Is he struggling for power? Well, he doesn't have much overflow, so once he gets one more shield up, he's going to be a struggle to afford more. And he is actually on the way to Tech 3 as well. Both players so late to Tech 3. I mean, it's 28 minutes in, guys. Yeah, that's not something I remember ever seeing, to be honest, as low from anyone. So I kind of like it. Oh. Hang on a second. What if he had made Tech 3 artillery, could he reach this from here? I wonder. Probably not. Let me see. Actually, so that has, yeah, it has 90 range. The radar has like 80. Doesn't it? Oh no, 115. Yeah, I don't think he could reach. And now his clinks are dying. And he's overflowing mass. He's got 9,000 mass. He's overflowing 80 mass a second. Jesus, build something. What the fuck? He's losing his pigeons. And his HQ, he has to survive. It's in range of the artillery, but now, okay, the Tech 2 army comes in. And doesn't finish off everything. He's running back to catch this. Just kill everything. Chase the ACU and kill him as well. Force him into the water at least, perhaps. Jesus. Jesus. Wacko. Okay, good. Okay, we're back. We're back to, you know, full mass power, but not wasting all the mass. That's great. Build what's most important, power. Yeah, that's true. He did build the power. He should build Tech 3 Pigeon next. And but yeah, I mean, this looks very scary. Like, this looks very scary. He's got 14 pillars. Is that really going to keep him alive? The PDs are going to do more work than that. The walls I like. The walls are good. If he had a wall here, it'd be sick. He'd be pretty safe. But oh my god, Tex just flew in and is attempting to completely encircle Swakko. The problem is he can encircle him, and actually this is decent damage. But he can encircle him, but he can't kill him. He absolutely cannot kill him. And also Tex, well, okay, Tex does have Tech 3 mexes. He has 2 here, he's another one on the way. But yeah, I mean, Swakko should be in a great position if he could just, you know, consolidate. This is a great word that Swakko should think about. Just consolidate, aka just make everything settle down. Doesn't have to be this messy. He's allowed it to get this messy. And I mean, Tex does his best to make things messy as well, but still. This could have been managed a little bit better, but still, Swakko is in a good position. This is, I mean, it's kind of unnecessary to lose all those mexes, but overall, he's in a good position still. Yeah, like he's gonna clean up this. He's gonna take this back now. Swakko is. Swakko can take this back most likely, so it's gonna be over quite soon. I hear the Titans firing. A lot of PDs over here. Tex, in his attempt to encircle Swakko, has perhaps just encircled himself. He's now gonna have to hide in this pond because, of course, he is. All his PDs are dead. Yeah, Tex is doomed. Yeah, he's got to be doomed now. Don't think there's any way he evacuates. How many pillars does a T3 factory cost? Pillar is 220 mass. Factory is 3,800 to upgrade from Tech 2 to Tech 3, so I'll let you take it from there. I don't know what it is. It's like 18 pillars or something. Yeah, and he's in the base now. Tech 2 P-Gen goes down. Looks like Swackle is crushing. His units will die. I like the flak just killing things as they're building in the factory there. That's interesting. The Percys need to not leave too soon. Uh-oh. Still, there's about 4 inties for both players. So that's honestly bizarre. But yeah, there you go. These things happen. Would be great to get all these engineers and just make this Tech 3 and spam Tech 3 land here. That would be great. Look at how many empty mexes there are. They're endless empty mexes. Texas in the water, slowly dying to torps. And it's not like he can build his own torps or anything. He should not be allowed to escape. Tech 2 air maybe, you know, build some torpedo bombers and then he will die for sure. Doesn't seem to be any plan for that. You could also make them here. Just anywhere you have engineers, just get a Tech 2 air factory. There's no reason not to have one by now. Oh, there we go. What are these bombers doing? Wow, that was close. He really almost lost the Percys in the transport there. Oh my god, there's so many Percys. Swackle could be in real danger here. Look at how many Percys there are. Oh, that might have been just... If he just clicked on the ACU, maybe he could... God, maybe he could actually kill him. Meanwhile, Tex is dying to Tech 1 PDs that have been built around the pond. Yeah, now the problem for the Percys is they're just slowly dying here to all these PDs, and there's more PDs being built, and there's so many shields to get through, and there's reinforcements coming in all the time. Percys are dropping, they're actually about to die. I really feel like he could have clicked on the ACU. I think that was his best shot. I don't think he has any chance from here. Oh yeah, he calls GG. He came out and got shot in the face, I think, by a Percy or something. Yeah, there was a moment there where like there was about 8 Percys, and they were maybe in range. I think maybe some of them were in range. Some of them may have been just out of range. It's very dangerous when there's that many Percys. I think 8 Percys would... They would very nearly one-shot him. I don't know. Maybe they would one-shot him. If not, it would be very close, though. Be very close to a one-shot. So, again, did things need to be even that dangerous? No, but it was good. It was a good watch. Bit of a weird game. Nice one. Guten Abend, Alex. Wie geht's? Wie geht's? What's up, then, dog? Es geht's. You mean mir geht's gut? No? Feels like Christmas. Alright, I'm going to be back in a moment. Go to the jacks. I will be back. If anyone has a sick replay, then message me on FAF or leave a replay number. BRB. What's up? Alright. Guten Nacht, Alex. What's up, Cox's hand? My German is way too poor to understand. Ich wünsche eine angenehme Nacht. No idea what that means. So hello. What's up, Thomas? How's it going? Mosey left what looks like a random string of numbers. Pretty sure that's not a replay ID. Like, shouldn't it start with a 1? And maybe have one less number? Okay, so apparently no one has seen any good replays in the past 2 months, so fair enough. To be expected. Why don't we search for something else? Ich. Yes, it means yuck, yes. Ich. Icky. Same thing. Archer's got one. Lots of the old replays are broken. Which... Oh, hang on now. What? Which? How old do you mean? Because whenever replays break, it's really important that it's reported straight away. Otherwise, they may never come back. I remember, actually, now I'm thinking, I remember reporting. Games being desynced a while back from a certain period. Okay, let's see. Okay, so oh yeah, we were gonna play TMM. How old is this replay? We're gonna watch this one quick, I think. Damn, wait, when is this replay from? Popo's like under 1700. Hearts are under 1900. Come on, guys. What the hell? Hearts are supposed to be 2200 by now. Well, no, that would be a bit much. But, you know. 1850? In this economy? Alright, see you, Mosey. Let's... Next time, maybe I'll... play some matchmaker. I got distracted. Okay, that's a nice enough drop there. Uh-oh, rip the engineers. Popo with the score lead. The labs did a bit of work. Damn, the transport just finds its way through. ACU both ACUs are like, seem super late to the party here. Not a bad drop. Like, I don't know, like, do you guys not... What am I trying to say here? I guess they don't really pay too much attention to how the best players play this map. You would still be in base. Okay, well, yeah, that's low. I mean, everyone else, however, would definitely be well established in this expansion. The Auroras are being very nasty. They're quite a nice asset on this map. Riptide. Okay, the Riptide's going to go north and try and clean up a terrible mess up here. Tech 2 line is going to be a nice advantage for Herzer. But he needs it. He's 4k mass behind already. It's kind of a lot. Kind of a huge amount behind here. Didn't specify which base. Yes, he would either be in his own base or the enemy base, having comm drop there. Those are the two options. What is an asset? The Aurora. An asset is, you know, a positive. The opposite of a liability. Okay, Tech 2 Air is the choice for Popo. Gunships. Now, he will have to go Tech 2 land, most likely, in the not too distant future, but yeah, Tech 2 Air, I mean, it's okay to go Tech 2 Air. Yeah, he's got superior map control still. I mean, the fact that this is not taken, the Riptides are not that amazing, but they're actually, yeah, he loses one there. Oh no, that was a Tech 1. So actually the Riptides are surviving, just about, although they're very low on HP. And most of the Aurora dealt with. Gunships raiding. Tech 1 mexes. Did I read Rich Dad Poor Dad? No, I did not. I have no idea what that book is even. Rapid fire Aurora Eaters. They're very rapid fire. I suppose they do have a very nice fire cycle for killing something like Aurora. Although having said that, I think Pillars have a nice fire cycle as well, so who knows. But look at the damage that's been done. So many dead mexes thanks to these gunships. Harzer was not prepared at all. And he's still not reacting correctly. I mean, there should be a flag headed to here to defend this. But he's grouped everything together, and he will manage to get one free kill, maybe? No? It actually gets through. And he may lose his Tech 2 Pigeon here. Jesus. Reclaimed. Tech 2 mechs now under attack. You know, it might even make sense to just kill a lot of engineers here, honestly. Yes, there you go. Now, if he was faster, he would have killed the Tech 2 engineer, slowing down the P-Gen from being rebuilt. Also, all the engineers could have been killed, because he put, you know, several shots into this mechs and it didn't die. Say the Harzer Engies are assets. No, I mean, god damn it. I mean, the fact that Aurora can hover is what I was getting at. It's quite useful in these areas, and this area here. This is what I was talking about specifically, although I never explained that. Mercies. Random ass mercies out of nowhere. He wanted to type XD, but he had something already in the chat there that he hadn't posted. Hate when that happens. Transport comes out. I don't know what the transport's for. We'll see though. Maybe he should have gone full frickin' Riptide. Just for the crack. Be nice speed. And now the Tech 2 land is sort of taking back some map control, but like his hearts are so far behind on mass. Like it's kind of ridiculous. The real problem is, I mean, he might be way behind in mass, but like Tech 2 air still not, or Tech 2 land, sorry, still not done. Hello? He has got 5. Oh, he's got a lot of Tech 2 maxes. In fact, Tech 2 on the ACU is slightly perturbing, but I mean, he should be able to hold here for a while. Yeah, yes. This is what he needs. He needs to get the ACU out of here and to the top so that he can actually defend his base, because it's, you know, small force here. I mean, actually looking at it, it's only 25 pillars. To be honest, 25 pillars is not scary when it's spread across the map. Like, this is the largest group of pillars he has. 8. I mean, it's a bigger army than Popo has anywhere, but still. Popo now talking as though he's not in a good position. He's absolutely in a great position. Why no land tech switch is the correct answer. Wait, why am I a detective? Air fight forced by Hartzer. He better win it if he forces it. Looks like he will. Ooh, that's very nice. And Hartzer is really consolidating here, and Popo's kind of struggling. He's struggling. He's not. Oh, he's got to Tech 3 land that fast. And he's got mass at the bank and his factory's idle. No. Come on. Build. No. Oh, that's terrible. The XD in chat. Oh, yeah. Well, I only know because I've done that before. Where I've just not posted something at the start of the game and then suddenly accidentally posted later along with something else. Nice raid from these pillars. They will eventually get through. He actually loses 2 of the pillars. So, no, 3 pillars to the PD, so that's not great. But there goes an upgrading mechs. There's another upgrading mechs right here. And the flank is also kind of nice, but he has, I mean, yeah, Hearts are really doing a good comeback. He's now on the way to Tech 3 land. Absolutely necessary, of course, given that there's already Tech 3 land for Popo. I mean, he could have several harbs out now instead of just, well, he has 3. He could have had them out a while ago. So it's kind of disappointing. And now he's going to struggle for mass because he just lost a lot of production. Mass production here. And lost 2 upgrading mexes as well as 4 already upgraded mexes. This hurts a lot. And like the front side, no defenses here. Do not upgrade a Tech 3 factory like this. I mean, it's really, there's no way he can afford that. Basically, it's in a very, very vulnerable position. So he's going to put mass in this, immediately lose that investment. However far it gets, really the worse it is for Popo. So that's not. It's a bad mistake. Although Hartzer's not covering himself in glory here. Okay, here. Oh, nice. He should probably still Yeah, it looks like he's gonna lose the factory as well anyway. Gunships did a great job though. They came in immediately, sniped the flak, and now Popo with a really good first turn and then a terrible second turn in that airfight. Looks like he will lose. Although I don't know what Hartzer is doing. Now I don't know what Popo is doing. He's completely idle. Look at this. So in the end, Hartzer wins that fight. Harbs just running across the top. They should be able to kill everything in their path. This Tech 3 factory, and like, don't do this. Don't do this. I mean, like, the guy is so far ahead in Tech 3 land, and he's sending all his land to this side, and then you build a Tech 3 factory on the front line here, like really far forward. That makes no sense to me at all. Don't understand. I mean, yeah, he had engineers there. I guess that's why, but yeah, not great. Harb dodging bombers, dodging the Percy shots, trying to get another mech kill, but doesn't succeed. But 2 dead mechs is there for what, 1 Harb. It's kind of good when you consider how much more damage is also being done. I mean, Hartzer's going to be left with virtually no mass income here in a second. And if, God forbid, a drop gets in here, then it's got to be game over. But all these mechs on the front died. 2 in the main base go down. The entire topside dies. And that hurts. And Popo flying around the place with his commander. The transport just barely lands, or rather drops off his units. I don't think it was a great move though. I mean, is he going to be able to kill stuff here? Seems unlikely. Yeah, no. It's a no. It's a no. Not a good place to drop, really. Not at all the right move. It like, that's not. Sometimes it's like things don't work, but it's not the player's fault. They just maybe got a bit unlucky. In that case, he didn't get unlucky. He just shouldn't have dropped in the main base there. Considering he'd already dropped there, he knows there's Percy's in the base. He knows there's a shield and PD. Like, there's, yeah, it's just not a great place to drop at all. Better to just chill for a moment. He had already run through the entire top side, killed all of this, killed some X in the base. At a certain point, you can, you know, focus on yourself, you know, simply create a more powerful army than your opponent has. If you drop all your Harbs away into Percy's, you're going to be left with very few Harbs. 8 Harbingers now, and there's probably as many Percy's as that. Yeah, there's 9 Percy's now, which is much better to have 9 Percy's. Way better to have 9 Percy's than 8 Harbs. Harbs much cheaper and weaker and not great against Percy's, especially without mobile shields. It's a very strange drop about 4 meters to the south here, and he could, again, he's 2 Percy's versus 2 Harbs, and also a lot of pillars mixed in, so this is going to be a terrible trade. That's ugly. That's really ugly. And Popo's in the middle of nowhere now with his ACU with sensors and Tech 2, which is never the combination of upgrades you would like to see here. Never. Even if he had Tech 2, which he did, he had Tech 2 down here. Okay, well, whatever. You made it. That's fine. Just get rid of it. Get the range gun and you don't even need speed gun because you're against Percy's. You just need power and just, you know, just overcharge Percy's. He could control so much space with simply the ACO, and maybe, you know, obviously some other things to help him out, like shields and flak. Could control the whole area from, you know, Until there's, you know, 8 Percys. Then it gets very dangerous, but, you know. Tech 2 on the front line with sensors? What is that? Makes no sense at all. Tech 3 P-Gen. He invested in Tech 3 P-Gen and he's not overcharging anything because he has no gun upgrades. That's... The Tech 3 P-Gen would be amazing. It would have been a great decision if he had a gun upgrade. And he could overcharge forever. So, God, and he quits with 23,000 more mass. Oh. Popo. So now we're going for Swifties. On this map, you can do either. Swifties aren't a huge deal on this map because it's not that big. Swifties are still nice, so you know, you can kind of go either way on this map. This yeah, I don't know. I mean, just shows that rating is not just about... It's not just about your eco at all, really. If it was just about eco, and Popo would win easily. But yeah. Been unfortunate. Alright, see you, Mosey. Good to see you. Probably won't be as long before the next stream. Okay, let's see what Bully posted. You never know, could be a troll. Bully likes to troll. Yeah, there's no replay here. God damn it. Fucking. Screw you, Bully. I should ban you for that. But I won't. Oh, got trolled by my own chat. Oh well. I'm just looking to replays here to pick a random one and give it a look. Let's see. Strogo's playing a lot of TMM. Okay, let's see what nonsense this is on Meridia. Hey, it's FTX Commando. What's up? Something Cyrillic. Oh, as low as translating. Not fair. I also want UD. Battlefront doesn't know the map. That's gonna be tricky. Let's see the teams here. So we have Chama. That's UD with the obscene rating. FTX Commando with quite a low rating. Strogo also with his very low rating. I mean, this is already a beast of a team. I don't know who Tron is, but he has a good rating. Does anyone know who Tron is? Did he have a different name, or do I just not know the guy? And then the other, so the bottom team looking fairly stacked. I mean, if they get Strogo in the team, like that's a bit beastly. Here we have Wesh, Foden, Gingerbread, and Battlefront. So all just sort of, you know, that like good team game players. Wesh we saw carrying that previous game, but overall they're just all solid team game players. Not sure how accurate their ratings are. I wouldn't have had Battlefront so low and then Gingerbread so high. Probably. But I don't know. Rating is rating. Who knows? Tron is new. He's decent. Rename. He is Setner. I'm getting loads of different answers there. Okay. Okay. Let me see if he's on. He's probably online right now. No, he's not. Shit. Okay. Whatever. So he's a guy. He's a Setner, apparently. Probably not just a Setner though, right? But I don't know. That transport actually didn't drop anything. Oh no. Tron, my boy, you lost 4 NGs? Or 3 NGs? I'm not sure. 3 or 4. One Punch Man. Okay, I don't know him then, I guess. UD is on the air slot. Oof. FTX was talking about doing some beastly RBOs because of double hydro. Could be interesting. What do you do in 4v4 on this map in middle? I'm not really sure what you do. I would be tempted to immediately just spam Navy from here I think that would be my first go-to. The fact that he has no radar is disturbing. I would immediately just make Navy here as fast as possible, I think. Not really sure what. I don't get how they're mirroring each other in middle, because I don't really see what your ACU can actually achieve from here. I mean, yeah, it defends the beach onto your island, but that's kind of not that useful right now, so eh. Cancer the blue player on south or red player on north. Yeah, definitely bombers around here would be perfect, or just win an air fight, or you know, FTX kind of, I don't know, he has inties but they're not actually doing anything. They are making themselves very, very known so that at any point they could be chased down and killed. So okay, he's retreating now. Yeah, an early bomber over here to attack the engineers in the islands would be very, very good. But the lack of navy is strange to me. You could like, there's nothing the North Bear could do realistically. Or it would be very, very difficult to deal with that. Alright, let's check out what FTX is doing. Is going tech to land and just gonna make riptides. So fair enough. I mean, he's done it fast enough that it actually is gonna be quite annoying. Like these, in a couple of minutes, there's gonna be riptides on these islands. That is gonna be very annoying. I'm assuming that he's going for the islands up here to the north rather than like some raiding over here or anything. Is he on the move? Wow, Strogo's here as well. Interesting. Where's Strogo? Why is Strogo here? That seems so strange to me. Strogo's going to be under mad pressure on the left hand side from Wesh. Wesh already with just more navy, clearly. Wesh looking to take as many of the mechs as close as possible as he can. This island is doomed. Yeah, Wesh doing well already. Just needs to make sure he keeps his eco going. Get this next mechs upgrading. And yeah, what is Battlefront's plan? Because it was kind of worrying. Because he said it looks so confusing. That's a worry, because it makes me think he has no idea what he's gonna do or what he should do in the game. So, you know, he's making mexes and he's got Tech 2 air. That's fair enough, but he's getting absolutely owned in terms of air by FTX. And the Riptides have stopped being made and they did not go to the north. So I feel like Gingerbread Man is getting away with a lot here. He's sort of just got a free pass. You really shouldn't get a free pass. This spot is trash. Do I still have Torny stream delay on? No. It does seem delayed. But I don't actually have stream delay on. But there is some delay. It's probably 15 or 20 seconds. For reasons I don't know. Alright. Alright, well look, if I still saw the message. Tech 3 P-Gen gonna be under construction. Can he actually fit? I think he can't build this. I could be wrong. Oh, he can't build a P-Gen here actually. Damn, it's actually slightly... So he should have built the factory here instead of here. So he could put a P-Gen here. Unless this hill is in the way. So yeah, who knows, maybe he can't. Thanks for help, says Battlefront. Oh, the poor guy. Strogo and FTX have just walked through his entire base now. Well, they've been through. Outside of his core base is completely ruined. He's still getting bombed. I mean, some of this is his own fault, of course, but on the other side, it's not all his fault. He really has not gotten any help. Gingerbread is sort of AFK, ecoing, doing nothing, really. Not putting pressure, not making any air by the looks of it. Not exactly a great team effort from Gingerbread Man there. I mean, similarly, Wesh has just sat idly by as his opponent has walked into his teammate's base. So, I mean, Wesh at least took map control on his side, but that's kind of it. He could have perhaps done more. Like, how's that Tech 2? That shouldn't be allowed. But Gingerbread has really done nothing to take advantage of this or to help. Foden has to go Tech 3 air. It's not up to him to really save the day in this case, to be honest. He is against Yudi on air, so, you know. Battlefront is hiding in the water, trying to make the gun. Well, no, he's not trying to make the gun. It's paused. Strogo invented new meta. He did. I mean, to be honest, I was like, why is Strogo here with FTX? And then suddenly they ended up walking the entire way through Battlefront's base together, arm in arm, and crushed all. The game is now over, as Battlefront has. He literally has his ACU. That's it. That's it. They should just capture. Yeah. They should, but also, does it matter? You can also kill and rebuild on top, because FTX is UAF. Yeah, they do have UEF tech. If they have FTX, they have UEF. Also, Tron is UEF. Let me see. Is anyone else UEF? No. So, yeah, no coming back at this point. That's very safe to say. I mean, okay. Well, the only way they get back is, I'd say, and I don't think this would actually allow them to come back, but the best shot at it is FTX and Strogo getting sniped. That's the best shot at coming back. But like, it's still, they have Yudi, and Yudi could take the middle base, honestly. Tron, he hasn't really. I have no idea how good Tron is, honestly. From looking at this, he hasn't done anything. Neither has his opponent. They've literally, the two guys on the top side have just ignored seemingly everything that's happened elsewhere. Tron at least didn't have to do anything, but like, Gingerbread just, AFK. He's finally got tech to Navy. Cybern Riptide? What? What? Yeah, it's pretty passive. Pretty passive. Tech 2 Navy from Wesh. And, well, that's interesting. I vote we just stare at this Engie until it dies or actually captured the mechs here. Let's see. Let's put it this way. I don't see anything coming to kill it. So I think he might just capture it. You would literally do more damage if you just control Kate on the Riptides. Oh, air fight. I hear, well, no, maybe not an air fight, but I heard ASF shooting. But not an air fight. Damn. Come back. Strogo under mad pressure, but this destroyer has no cover. So it will die to torps. The ASF count looks even. I would say maybe one or two more for Foden. Problem is, he is against Yudi. Oh, he's got actually 10 more than Yudi. Yudi making a lot of eco. Foden not making tech 3 maxes at all, so really he should fight air right now. I mean, at this point he will never catch up on eco because Yudi already has 4 tech 3 maxes, almost 5, and Foden has 0. So Foden has to do some mad damage here to actually make any of this make sense. If they could drop, imagine a comm drop to this island. That would be something that might bring them back to the game. Because a comm drop is the way that you can actually take out this position quickly. If you don't comm drop this, I don't think you can kill this position quickly at all. Like the next best thing is like multiple arty drops followed by engineers, which, I mean, at that point just drop an ACU. What the Christ happened to Battlefront? What's a boom? Basically Strogo very, very quickly walked off his island towards middle. FTX walked up here and walked up here, and the two of them joined hands, and FTX brought some Riptides, and they walked. And they walked in a vaguely straight line all the way up, and they just never stopped. And there was also air control from FTX and bombers, and yeah, they ended up here, and they made a new home for themselves. And Battlefront is finally going to explode by the looks of it. Yeah, that's kind of why Struggle is crushed. Also, his spot is trash. People should understand that this spot is not a good spot on this map. But yeah, that's one reason why Struggle is not in a... is so brutally crushed, is because he was, you know, busy. But it's not... I mean, Struggle would be in a terrible position anyway, I'd say. They're like 3 to 4 mechs. Yeah, but look, there's tech 3 mechs here. That slot is bad, so when a person spawns in the middle of the trunk control. Oh. Oh, you mean when you spawn here rather than here? Yeah, that might be the case, actually. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. I don't think it's I don't think it's the best slot in a 4v4 though. Definitely don't think that. Like I don't yeah, I don't really see why that would be a better slot than Tron's slot. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know. I see the advantage. I see some advantages in that slot. It's true. You're right. In 5v5, it's terrible. In 4v4, if you have a spawn here and here, it's also bad. Whoa, Zoomies. Yeah, well, now looking at it, I'm thinking, oh my god, look at the invasion. Is this going to be a big mastodon? Needs to run. Needs to run north. There's only 2 mexes on this island, on this particular version. That's a lot of dead riptides already. God, their pathfinding is really fucky. Yeah, I mean, the advantage of this slot, honestly, now that I look closely in this particular configuration, it's just your mechs are very close together in the main base. Okay, the air crush is in. I mean, it was inevitable after we saw the just the mad amount of Tech 3 mechs he had when Foden had 0, and I think we can fast forward this game now because Yudi can just do whatever he wants at this point. So you can see he's going to completely torp Wesh into oblivion. I mean, he could even... There goes Foden in a transport. Wesh control Ks. Gingerbread control Ks. The game is done. Look at all those sonars. Dude, they're like playing different notes. What the hell? Did you hear that? The sonar was like playing different notes there. It's weird. Imagine Red moves Navy behind FT. Oh, like through here. Yeah, I don't know what if this little hill protects the pigeons from many units. That'd be interesting to find out. Hey, you are 1600. We'll still get torp. Yeah, of course. I mean, there's just so many torps. Yeah. Well, that's kind of an interesting game. I like this Drogo move. That was pretty sick. I mean, just walking through Battlefront's base. But like, yeah. Yeah. No reaction from the team to Battlefront's clearly visible pain. Nobody cared. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe next time I'll play some games on the Matchmaker. But for now, that's it. So I'll see you next time, guys.